Okay, so what's up to my Virgos out there? Please make sure ticket to book.amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. So I actually went ahead and did a little introduction of myself in the Aquarius video. If you'd like to, you go ahead and check that out. Couldn't necessarily show my face because I really wanted to go live and discuss with everybody, literally live, but you know, rainstorm and stuff like this, you know, there's a whole bunch of interference, so I had to basically create a pre-recorded video. But if there's anything when you go check out the Aquarius video that you wanted to know, because I just gave like a little synopsis, right? But there's so much in detail. If there's anything that you would like to know, leave me a comment, you know what I mean, asking me some questions so I can actually go ahead and answer those questions for you about myself. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there's a lot to tell, you know what I mean, there's a lot to tell. But what I do with these tarot cards is not just about looking fancy or fly. What I do with these tarot cards in essence is to essentially I want to have people start to learn to think for themselves, man. Like not only as a Virgo, and Virgo is supposed to be the most smart zodiac sign, or the smartest zodiac sign, right, quote unquote, but also I know how to think, right? I know the way to think, because the way you think will dictate what you think, right? Because it's not about what you think, right? Because we can think whatever we want. It's how we think which will show us or give us an example or dictate what we think. So it's like for me with these tarot cards and these tarot readings, I'm essentially trying to get other people to start thinking for themselves and to stop thinking in a context of trying to set up type steez. Because like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because like a lot of the females, they come, you know what I mean, they on some, you know, they like a dude and then they trying to go through the back door or like cut, you know what I'm saying, cut corners and stuff like this. And it's like, but you can't see the collateral damage that you're gonna do in the future, and you're not gonna be able to repair it. So it's like, and the same thing with the guys. The guys will like a chick, but the guys will fake the funk and act like, you know what I'm saying, like they tougher than what it is that they are. And the reality of why it is that I do these tarot readings, right, is not just because, you know, I had the idea to put it up or money or anything like that, but really more so in essence, it really comes down to, it really comes down to how I can see that a lot of people are having these thoughts, right, in lower level order of thinking. Their thoughts are messed up. They don't know the way to really think constructively, right? They having all these low level thoughts where it's like, I hear what it is that you're saying and I respect it, but at the same time, every man and woman, every grown man and woman after a certain age is in a state, not all the time, but will be put in a state of choosing between a rock and a hard place. But you can't cut the corners of that, because if you try to, you'll end up actually creating more, like I said, collateral damage, more damage than you did than choosing between that rock and a hard place. But what you're seeing a lot of the times, what grown-ups supposedly is doing is they acting like they don't know the difference. And the reality of it is, what I am here to do is very simple. I'm here to blow the doors off of the hypocrites. If you are a hypocrite and you want someone else to take care of you, you want things to be done with a magical pill, if you want, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to learn how to fish, if you want to be given a fish, this is not the channel for you, because this is a channel of learning how to be upright. Because for me, for instance, doesn't matter whether it is that I have good experiences or bad experiences, quote unquote, good and bad, right? That concept, right? And I explained to y'all the difference, right? And the reality of that is that I'm always the winner, because if it's a person who I shouldn't have had in my life, then it means that I don't have to be attached to them. Now, if it's, for instance, if it's a good situation, great. I can continue to be and live in that conveniently. But you as a woman can't be cheating on your husband and then coming to me and then asking, basically low-key, subtly asking me to give you permission or give you an ego boost to do that. I'm not going to do that in the spirit of fairness and uprightness. So that's not, don't even come here if that's what it is that you're looking for, because I'm always going to say you need to leave that dude. Because I'm not even playing this game of acting as if you don't know better. Because I have a strong understanding that when you turn 18, you are legally responsible for yourself nationwide. So if you 18 years or older and you telling me that you don't know what it is that you're doing, then it means one or two things. It either means you need to have someone there with you to hold your hand and to treat you like a child, by definition, because what you're saying is you don't know your own mental faculties and you need to be taken care of, which in essence is what a child is. Or you're telling me that you do know what it is that you're doing, you just wanted to be living foul. And that's not what I'm here to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to raise the bar. If you're not interested in raising the bar, even if I have to get tough, all it's doing is revealing that you can't take it. All it's doing is revealing that you never really was about this life. So the cards that I come up with are the Chariot, the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Devil, the Two of Cups, the Sun, the Moon, the Magician, and the Hierophant. So what I'm seeing here for the Virgos, because this is for Virgos, I know I went on a little bit of rant, but for the Virgos, what I'm seeing here is that someone seems to be very attached to you, says the Devil card, says the Two of Wands, okay? And they know that you're doing whatever you want. They know you live your life the way that you want to, but you have people who are most definitely interested in you and can't seem to let go. Now, the Two of Cups, the Sun, the Moon, the Magician, and the Hierophant represents how, you know, they realize that when you interact with them, it'll be momentarily, and how a lot of you Virgos are just a free spirit. But to go on just a little bit further, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, which represents how a lot of, this is a Virgo card, by the way. The Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo card anyway. But the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands represents how you're enjoying your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not only are you enjoying it, but the Tower and the Eight of Cups represents people can't understand, or the person who is attached to you can't understand why you enjoy it so much. And the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords represent how a lot of you Virgos can enjoy being by yourselves and being a free spirit, because you have a lot of experience up under, you know, as a notch in your belt, right? And you have a lot of experience on you, right? Without looking like it, right? Without looking worn out, battle tested, but not battle worn. And the Five of Swords represents how it is that you have people, you know what I'm saying, who don't understand in the future, right? Going to try to ask some questions and kind of be inquisitive, is that don't even trip, Virgo. They just don't necessarily understand what's going on with you, and they probably never will, because they don't live that life. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Bye.